right, guys, here we go. The Collins Auto Repair Late Model Stock Series ready to go here tonight at Kern County. Look at that. Jesse Gordon, surprise, surprise, your number one driver out here tonight. Joshua Divers in that number 2 spot. Both drivers got into the show from qualifying. Great job. Phil Brick got in from the heat race win, and Ryan Allen right there with him. A heat race win got him into the show. Chris Jones in the 5, Medford in the 6, Wyatt in the 7, Big Mac back there in the 8, Hazelwood in the 9, Monroe in the 10, Mark in the 11, Stephen Hott going to be out there in that number 12 spot tonight. Take a look here. The 13 going to Brody Duscher, and the 14 going to be Witherspoon. Slid in there in that transfer spot in the top 6 in heat number 2. Conditions here tonight at Kern, beautiful, 76 degrees, cloudy, 2-mile-an-hour winds. A big thanks again to Collins Auto Repair for being the title sponsor of the Late Model Stock Series. All right, guys to watch out for. Your front row here, they can get after it. Jesse Gordon and Divers, Ryan Allen and Phil Brick back there. You got tons of guys with tons of experience at any moment can just pop off out here tonight. So we want to keep an eye on all of these guys. But guys in the back, how about Witherspoon? Able to make the show. Happy to see that. Brody, he's out here tonight. After having a rough couple weeks, he's in the A main. Great job. Not easy to do. Stephen Hott, he made the show. Great job, Stephen. We're going to keep an eye on a lot of these drivers here tonight. Medford, seeing him up here, battling it out. He's in that 83 machine. Let's see what he can do here tonight. Tons of drivers. Tried to make the show 22, I believe. Tried to cut it down to 14-car field here. So we're ready to go racing here. 75 laps at Kern. It should be a dandy of one here. Jesse Gordon and Divers on the front row. I don't think you could ask for a better front row than that. I mean, that's pretty stout there. Both drivers, you know, have their feelings about one another, good and bad. And we're about to see it unfold here. 75 laps at Kern. Who's it going to be? Divers felt like he was cheated in the last one. Gordon said, nah. We're going to find it out here. Here we go. Good looking start there from everybody. Jobbing them out and bringing them in. Phil Brick now to the back bumper. We're racing here at Kern. Single file now. Your top 12. They already know what to do. 85 now looking underneath the 16. He's going to find himself a line here. He's going to jump in line. We're still early here. Right now, Jesse Gordon, Divers, Phil Brick, Allen, Medford, Chris Jones, Big Mac. Wyatt Walker back there in that number 8 spot. Can he hang on to it? 2 of the 75 in the books here. Kern County coming at you. Jesse Gordon, your leader. Divers into 2. Phil Brick into 3. Allen into 4. Medford back there in the number 5 spot. He's got Chris Jones right behind him. Big Mac McDonald. Then you have Wyatt Walker, and there's Hazelwood. Hazelwood in that 11, battling the 82. That's Anthony Monroe from Maroney Motorsports. Marconi setup shops on the side of that thing, so you know he's moving. Mark, Steven, Brody, and Witherspoon going to round out your 14 right now. Up front, still no changes. That's all right, as we got plenty of laps before we're going to see it happen. Jesse Gordon still got the lead on Divers. Divers in that 57, the 06 of Phil Brick. New team for Phil Brick. If you haven't had a chance to listen to the podcast, I highly recommend it. Now joining Lions Den Motorsports, owned by Francis Lyons, taking his talents, moving over. He was a part of Backdraft last week. He's got a new team this week. Keep an eye on the 06. He's going to be quick. Right now he's got Ryan Allen all over his back mirror. Allen, Medford right there with him. Big Mac, Wyatt Walker. Walker right now doing his thing. There's Hazelwood back there. Let's jump in the cockpit with Hazelwood. Hazelwood now just kind of rolling behind the tunnel vision machine right ahead of him. That's Wyatt Walker. You saw the contact into the wall there with some of these drivers up front. That's how you lose speed, by hitting that wall. You're riding with Hazelwood, the Canadian, co-owner of Hazen Boots. Corey Hazelwood right now looking fantastic. We'll see if he can keep that 11 rolling here. Jesse Gordon now. He's starting to feel some pressure. He looks back into the mirror, and what does he see? A whole bunch of divers. Divers bringing the action here early. He's got to, because Phil Brick ain't messing around tonight. He's trying to get up here and get racy. Back up to the shot. Here we go. Jesse Gordon, Divers, and Phil Brick, your top 3. Ryan Allen, Medford, Chris Jones, and Big Mac back there going to round out your top 7. Jesse Gordon right now just trying to keep this thing pounded to the bottom of the track, wherever he can find some grip. 10 to 75 in the books right now. The Capsule with Time Batman, number 10 machine out of California, your leader. Divers in that 57 for Chaos in the 2. Jonesy now going to look for some speed here as he's going to make a move here on the high side of the 16. 16 going to cut him back up there. No, sir. 16 now. That's Big Mac and the King's Appliance Machine. Trying to bring his talents out here. See what he can do. He's racing for FUA Motorsports. We'll see if that works out. Wyatt Walker, Hazelwood. Going to be back there. Anthony Monroe, he's not struggling tonight. He's looking pretty solid. Can he keep that 82 rolling? Had to go get a few shots in the butt cheek earlier for the doctor, but he's out here rolling tonight. You can't keep him down. Can't keep him out of this league. I tell you what, man. Anthony Monroe, it doesn't matter what happens, boy. He'll be out here racing. Watching it right now. Josh Divers and Gordon, your leader. Philbrick comfortable in that P3 right now. Your top 6, your top 5 are running away with it right now. McDonald back here with Jonesy, Wyatt, and Hazelwood. 14 of the 75 in the books. Nothing getting too crazy with your leaders right now. Still kind of keeping that same pace for every lap. Wyatt's now looking to the inside. A little more tire left there for the 85 and that Walker Ridge Plantation Machine for Backdraft Motorsports tonight. Wyatt able to get himself into the show right along with Stephen Hott. A great performance from that team also. So right now, Jesse, Diver still 1-2, nothing changed. Philbrick still in the 3. Ryan Allen and Medford back there in your top 5. Your big mover, if you want to call it, it's up 2 spots. It's Big Mac and the King Appliance FUA Motorsports Machine. Tons and tons of speed out here tonight. Wyatt still in that number 7. Chris Jones in the 8. Hazelwood in the 9. And the 10 of Anthony Monroe. Stephen Hott, he's going to look for something here. Monroe's going to look to the inside. The 82 is going to go way off the bottom of the track. And he ain't no grip down there, bud. That ain't where the speed's at, little buddy. All right, Stephen Hott now feeling the pressure being put onto him by Brody Duscher, his former teammate in that Dirt Devil machine. Brody Duscher used to race for Stephen Hott. He also is going to be telling his story of why he left, all on the podcast. That comes out tomorrow night at 11 p.m. If you want to check out the reason why and the new team that Brody Duscher's on, man. He's over there, part of the Lions Den Motorsports. In that Dirt Devil, he's going to look underneath him. A couple guys rocking the Pontiac front end. The Dirt Devil of Brody Duscher are going to go ahead of Stephen Hott here. Just like that. Hey, what about that? Brody Duscher in front of Stephen Hott. Anthony Monroe also in front of him. Holy hell. Chris Jones, Wyatt Walker. Walker now moving himself up here, and we got some action here. Medford going to look to the inside of Allen. He's going to take that spot. Brandon Medford. He was on a roll last night. Felt like it didn't go his way with that 358 race. And coming back here tonight, he's going to try to get back up here on the podium. And he's rolling right now in that late model stock for Chaos. 22 of the 75 in the books. Big Mac right there with him. Wyatt, Chris Jones, Hazelwood, Anthony Monroe. Brody just ahead of Stephen Hott, Witherspoon, and Mark back there just logging laps. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hazelwood going to look to the inside of the 54. That's his teammate. Chris Jones now. Here comes Anthony Monroe. Monroe going to try to make some moves here. 23 of the 75 already in the books here. We are logging them out here tonight at Kern. Up front still, the battle brewing. Jesse versus Divers. Divers feels like one was stolen from him just a couple weeks ago. Gordon says, hey, it's racing. It was the last lap and the last turn. Well, the drivers have something else to say about that. We got a caution out on the speedway. Caution out on the speedway. Well, looks like a single car, possibly. Anthony Monroe gets up to the back bumper of him here. Looks like that's going to be the turning factor.
Sorry, man, I guess you got on the gas a bit faster than you.
And he gets him up right there, get him a tag, and that's going to bring him around there. Anthony Monroe Up to the back bumper. First one of the night. Let's bring him to the tail end of the field. Boom. That was on Anthony and Monroe into the back of the 11 there. Obviously accidental. It was nothing intent there. He just got up there and knocked you out. So line them up and re-rack them. All right. Well, that is that. So Jesse Gordon, Josh Divers, everybody in the pits right now. Everybody coming into the pits here. Look at that. Well, hey, you know, you got to come in and grab some when you can. And just like this is a hot pit here. Look at this pit road. It is being used up right now. Holy hell. Everybody getting some tires. Everybody getting some fuel. Everybody getting everything they need here as they're going to race off pit road and probably get tons of black flags. Let's see who uses the blend line. Who has already messed up the blend line. Here we go. Gordon's coming out here. He's hitting that blend line. Diver's coming out. Philbrick, Medford, Allen. Big Mac, Chris Jones, Wyatt Walker, Brody now moving himself out of there. Stephen Hott, Anthony Monroe, Witherspoon, and Hazelwood. Yeah, I got you because I gave you an EOL, so you're fine. I'll clear it and then give you an EOL. All right, let me go here. Boom, boom, boom. Where are you at? Why am I not seeing his name? There he is. Clear. Okay, and then move to the end of the line. Boom, there we go. All right, you guys are going to get re-racked up and ready to go here. Jesse, go. I can't do anything with that. You came out of a closed pit. All right, Jesse Gordon, Divers, Philbrick, Ryan, Big Mac, Chris Jones, Wyatt, Brody, Steven, Witherspoon, Monroe, Corey, and Mark. All right, here we go. The drivers are set, ready to go. There we go. Gordon off to a good restart here. Divers, Medford, Philbrick, going to take them down into turn number 1. Side by side, the 06 and the 83 now. Oh, man, the 06 got real loose there. Chris Jones, Wyatt Walker, moving himself back there. The 54, trying to get some action. 30 of the 75 in the books here. That's the 9, the Dirt Devil, Brody Duscher. Gordon, still your leader. Medford putting the pressure on Divers. Allen, Big Mac, Chris Jones, Brody, Wyatt, Stephen Hott now. Anthony Monroe, Witherspoon, Hazelwood. All the drivers now just trying to find themselves a spot here. Right now, Jesse Gordon, Divers, Medford, Philbrick, Ryan Allen, Big Mac, Chris Jones, and Brody. Watching the action here. Jesse Gordon up there right now. Divers and Medford, Philbrick and Allen. Big Mac still up there in the top 6. How about that? 32 of the 75 in the books here. Race number 1 tonight. The Collins Auto Repair late model stocks. And Brody got a little loose there up into the wall. Watching Jonesy, you're finding what he's doing from Australia, that 54. Brody back there also. There's Wyatt. Little tag in the wall there. No contact, but hey. Right now, Jesse Gordon showing his dominance here. Divers would want nothing more than to beat him. But can he do it here tonight at Kern County? It's all on Divers. 34 of the 75 in the books. Gordon, Divers, Medford, Philbrick, Allen, Big Mac back there. There's Brody, Wyatt, Monroe, Stephen, Witherspoon, Corey, and Mark. Divers looking to poke that thing in there. That 57 now going to look and go underneath the 10 machine. Divers right there with him. Is he going to have enough? Divers is going to have enough here, it looks like. Divers now your new race leader here, possibly coming out of the corner. Great battle here for the lead. 57 into 10, heads up racing here. Side by side, Medford into 3. Divers now going to look to get back out here. He's going to take the lead here. Can he get that thing straightened out? The 57 of Josh Divers battling with the 10. Contact made there. Some more contact made. You're going to try to blimp that thing in there, side by side. Still a great battle with your leaders. The 06 now, look at his chops there. He knows it. Jesse Gordon had to fall back here. He's going to fall way back here. Bill Brick still to the inside of him here. The 06 and the 10 getting after it here. Kern County. Great battle up front. Josh Divers, your new race leader. Medford into 2. Philbrick into the 3, and Gordon got freight trained on that high side. Not where you want to be here, especially at this track. Definitely not. So Allen right now going to look to take advantage of it also to the inside. Jesse Gordon going to go further back here depending on how this rotation goes. Philbrick doing the same thing. He's now up to the number 3 spot. 41 of the 75. Joshua Divers out front in that 57 for Team Chaos. Brandon into 2. Philbrick into 3. Gordon going to look to the inside of the 7. He's got the position back where he wants it there. The 10 and the 7 side by side. Watching the battle brew. This is for 4th place, folks. Doesn't get much hotter than this. 42 of the 75, side by side. That's Jesse Gordon in that black and yellow number 10. Ryan Allen in that number 7, gray, black, and blue. Great battle here, though, man. These guys have been going at it here. Bottom line is where it's at. I don't know how much Allen can hold up there without burning up his stuff. I just feel like it's not the optimal line, but we're going to see what Allen can do here. 44 of the 75. They're getting after it. Your top 5 right now. You see it on the board. You're not missing anything in the back. We'll jot through it here. There is Big Mac, Chris Jones, Brody, Wyatt Walker, Monroe, Stephen Hahn, Witherspoon, Hazelwood, and Mark back here just hanging around. Ryan Allen now comfortably sitting himself in the number 4 spot as we are closing in. 47 laps in the books this time by. What a race it's been. Right after this, we got the Chipotle Tour Mod Series coming up next. That's going to be a dandy one. Can't wait for that. Top 12 out of qualifying. And then, of course, we got the season finale of the sprint cars. The White Oak Lodge Sprint Car Series has been a blast to run all year. So much fun. And we'll have those wrapped up very shortly also. Josh Divers out front. Medford, Philbrick, Allen, Gordon, Big Mac, Jones, Brody, Wyatt, and Monroe. Josh Divers right now, Medford and Philbrick, your top 3. 49 of the 75 in the books here. And how about this tonight? Josh Divers been rolling here, followed behind Gordon for about half the race or so, and really came on strong the last 10 or 15 laps. And he isn't looking back right now. The big-time driver for Chaos out here tonight. Billy Van Meter not in attendance, so, hey, Diver said, I'll pick up the slack for you, boss man. Brody now going to look to the inside of Wyatt Walker, the 9 and the 85 side by side. 85 now going to look back to the inside of him there. Probably a dangerous move to be doing that with Brody, considering he's not the most skilled driver out here to be doing crossover with. But, hey, to each their own. Yeah, that was about to be it right there. All right. Diver, still your leader. Medford and Philbrick, your top 3. I just say, you never know. You just got to be careful about who you race around and what could happen. Some experience, some not experience, and you made it this far. 24 laps to go. Next time by, Wyatt Walker currently in that number 8 spot. Jonesy just ahead of him, but Brody Duscher right behind him. Brody's going to look to peek that Dirt Devil number 9 machine in the inside, but it's not going to be there. 23 laps to go here at Kern. Divers, your leader. Medford into 2. Philbrick still in that number 3 spot, and he feel like he's been there all night. Let's go ahead and crank it up. Turn it up, guys. Here we go. Hey, pretty cool stuff there. I love it when we can do the crank it up stuff. Josh Divers, Medford, Philbrick, still your top 3. Allen, Gordon, and Big Mac. Your top 6, 20 laps to go. Chris Jones, Wyatt, Brody, Monroe, Steven, Hazelwood, and Witherspoon. Mark back there also. Gordon now looking to the inside of Allen here with 19 laps to go. Going to fall back a little bit there. Gordon now going to look back to the inside. He's in that black and yellow number 10 out of California. 18 to go for Divers, just trying to hang on. He's got his teammate right behind him. That's Brandon Medford. Philbrick in that number 3 spot. Ryan Allen and Gordon. Still great battle here for your top 5 guys. Oh, they've been keeping it spread out and tight all night long here. Josh Divers still the man out front there. Nobody's missing a beat here. They all went into the pits at the same time, and they all come back out at the same time. Gordon now in the number 5 spot. Big Mac back there in the 6. Jonesy in the 7. Brody in that 8 spot. Monroe still doing his thing back here in the 9. Or excuse me, the 10. Stephen Hahn back there in the 11. Hazelwood, Witherspoon, and Mark going to round out your current top 14. Jesse Gordon looking to the inside of the 7 with 15 to go. We're going to get racy with your leaders here. Dan's going to park it down to the inside here, slide by slide. Look at that. Philbrick now. He's got a spot there. Philbrick in the 06. The 10 now going to work his way up there. The 7 now still keeping it on the high side. Jesse a little out of control there. Trying to work his way back up through here. Man, oh man, he's right on the back bumper of that 06. Right now, Diver's still leading as he come to 12 to go this time by. Lap traffic playing a role. That's Mark. Mark able to get up and out of the way there. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you, good sir. We haven't had too many lap cars tonight. Everybody was able to pretty much, maintain a race speed for the first time in feels like a month. So pretty good stuff from all the drivers here tonight as we got 11 to go, 10 next time by. The Chipotle Tour Mod Series coming up next. They'll take the fastest 12 out of qualifying in that, and we'll race them 40 laps or so. And then we'll get right back at it again with the sprint cars. We're watching this battle here for 3rd place. Philbrick just trying to hang on. Up front, it's a runaway train. Divers, Medford, and Philbrick just outrunning them. 9 laps to go. Gordon's kicking it in the superpower mode here. He's going to pull it down in there side by side with the 06 here, beating and banging. Right there. Not enough room there. The 10 tried. Just can't park it there. The 06 still rolling strong here. Thank God for no netcode there. That could have been real bad. The 06 out front in that P3 spot. Divers is your leader. Medford right in front of him. You can't see him in the picture. They got a pretty good sized lead on 3rd place there. The battle here. Medford looks like he's going to be content with following behind Divers. I don't see too much action happening there. Philbrick with a good blink. He's able to get back out here. Jesse Gordon still there. 6 to go this time by. Allen falls to the 5. Your big mover is Medford right now, up 4 spots. Your big loser, well, that's going to go to Mark right now, back 3 spots. Five to go. Philbrick feeling the pressure. The 10, the 06, getting after it here. Jesse going to look to the inside again here. Side by side, beating and banging, the 06 and the 10. Oh, man, the 6 goes up into the wall hard there. The 06 right behind him now, the 10 there, working his way up. 4 laps to go. The 06 back to the 4. Ryan Allen in that 5 spot. 3 to go. Josh Divers is your leader. Medford into 2. Gordon into 3. Jesse Gordon able to get up there and get around him here. They're asking for a relook here at the pass. We're going to give it to you here, folks. Pop it in here for you at home here. Just kind of came off on him, rubbed him there. Nothing too intent there. Gordon still going to be in that 3 spot. White flag coming out this time by. Josh Divers, Medford, Gordon, your top 3. Philbrick back there in the 4. Ryan Allen in the 5. But how about this? Josh Divers going to bring that 57 to victory lane here tonight for Chaos Motorsports. There it is. Medford in the 2, Gordon in the 3, Philbrick in the 4, the 5 of Ryan Allen. Big Mac going to be back there in that number 6 spot. My, oh my, what a race we had here tonight. That was awesome to see. Right there you have it. Joshua Divers out front. Medford in that number 2 spot. And how about that? Jesse Gordon brings it home in the number 3 spot, but it wasn't easy to do it, but he got it done here tonight. All right, we'll get these guys mic'd up and ready to go. It was a heck of a race, absolutely. All right, here we go. We'll start off with the 3rd place driver, back 2 spots from where he qualified in that black and yellow number 10 machine. Jesse Gordon, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a job there, man. Up to the P3 spot. I know it's back a couple from where you started, but hey, you'll take a podium when you can get them here at Kern tonight. Break down your race for us.
Yeah, the first stint was just conserving my tires during my lap, and then we pitted, and I knew, okay, I got to really conserve my tires this time. So I wanted Divers to get by me, but I didn't plan on letting 3 other guys by me as well. So that wasn't part of the plan, but that's just the way it was. When I went to the outside, they were able to get under me, and I just didn't want to burn up my stuff and wanted to save it for the end. And I definitely had some for the end, but it was too little, too late. So. Yeah, that pass on Philbrick, I was under him, but it either was netcode or something, but it hooked my right quarter, and that's what made me slide up into him more. So sorry about that, but definitely didn't mean to have any intent behind it. You know, it's just tough racing here, tough passing here. All in all, just it was a hard race. So yeah.
Absolutely, job well done, and congratulations again on the P3 here tonight, Gordon. Who's some great sponsors you want to thank, buddy?
Thank you for putting this on, all the racers coming out as well, and my sponsors, Capital Time LLC, Picture Painting Salon, Amsoil, Creative Tires, David Stretchy, United Limited, Empire Motorsport, and Hazen Luke Motorsports.
Absolutely, great job there. You have it, Jesse Gordon, getting it done here tonight. P3 at Kern. What about our 2nd place driver out of Indiana in that 83, Brandon Medford? You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, a little smoother of a night here tonight. Up 4 spots, riding behind Divers there, able to keep it there. And I figured that might be where you stay. I didn't know if you're going to make a move on them near the end, but hey, settle for a P2 tonight, man. Break down your race for us.
Yeah, great team race for us there. Finished 1 and 2, and you know Ryan was back there just behind us, but great race overall. Pretty clean. You know, you got to save your tires here. These places eat your tires up almost like a Darlington or something. So. goal there was to save some tires and have a shot at the end. And Josh is leading the points there, so I want to make sure I didn't ruin that for him. And then we were working on that 0X for the extra bonus points for our team. So I think we got all that. So super successful night for us.
Absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations again on a huge P2 here tonight for you and your team. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm going to help divers out here. So we got Masson and Kane Warehousing, Edco Welding and Hydraulic, MEP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Mowing, Van Dorn Racing and Development, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Sim Coaches, Cutscene, Keep Digging, and everybody over at Chaos. And thanks for putting the league on and all the drivers that show up each night to make this happen.
Absolutely. Congratulations again to you. P2 here tonight, Brandon Medford. Great job. Went over now to our race winner. Up one spot, and that's 57 for Chaos. Billy may not be here, but I know he's dancing somewhere. Divers, you got a copy.
Damn right.
Hey, you didn't have to worry about getting wrecked here because your teammate was behind you in this one, but a job well done, and congratulations on that. And it's always safer going into that last corner when you got your buddy behind you. Great job. Break down your race here tonight for us, Divers.
Yeah, man, come into the race. I knew I had the speed. I wasn't really worried about Gordon. I knew he was just going to try to sit back, and I just kept the pressure on him to make sure he couldn't lag back too much. And after we come in, I knew we would make it on fuel after that caution come out. So I come in, get freshies, go back out. And I knew I was just going to try to keep the pressure on him. And I figured he was going to try to let me go out there and burn my shit up. So when I got under him, I kind of just stayed under him until my teammate could get close enough to get under him. And then that was it. And I didn't see him again, you know. I didn't want to come out here and give him a chance to dump me for the fucking win again. So we come out here and we take the W, and that's how we're going to leave it there. So, you know, it sucks when you come out here and you get dumped by stupid shit for no reason. But we just come out here and get results, and that's what it's about.
Absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations again on a big win here tonight. And who's some great sponsors one more time, Divers?
Yeah, man. I'd like to thank Masson and Kane, Edco, Met Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Bowen, Van Dorn, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Sim Coaches, Cutscene, and Keep Digging, man, and Chaos Motorsports, and you for putting on the race.
Absolutely. There you have it, Josh Divers, your winner here tonight at Kern County. Medford going to be in that 2 spot, and Jesse Gordon going to round out your top 3. We got them tour mods coming up next. We'll see you there. All right, guys, here we go. The Chipotle Tour Mod Series ready to go. Your number 1 qualifier right there. You see him, Ryan Allen for Chaos. Number 2 spot going to go to Wyatt Walker, the weapon for Backdraft into number 2. There's Joshua Divers into 3 for Chaos. Took care of the win you just watched over there just probably about 5 seconds ago. McPeak out of Carolina for Hayes and Boots in that number 4 spot. Philbrick into 5 for Lions Den Motorsports. New team, new face, new everything. We'll see what he can do there. Big Mac from the United States of America racing for FUA into 6. Medford into 7 out there for Chaos. Wells, Hayes and Boots driver. Good to see him out here. We didn't see him over in the last race, but he's here now in the 8 spot. Mark in the 9, running also for Chaos tonight. Monroe, hey, he made the show in the 10. Great job for him. The owner of Monroe Motorsports, Jesse Gordon, slipped in that number 11 spot, barely making the 12-car field, but he made it out of California for Hayes and Boots. And how about this, folks? We don't say it very often, but look at this. Another driver from Monroe Motorsports made the race. Lovejoy, congratulations. Monroe now has 2 drivers in the show, folks. Those of you who are keeping track at home, man, the owner championship points are close, man. The battle for the top 3 is there, but Monroe is digging, trying to get his team back up there, and he needs every point he can get. 74 degrees tonight, clear, 4-mile-an-hour winds. Big thanks again to Butt Kicker and Chipotle coming together. Both guys making this happen for us. Thank you guys so much. All right, they wanted 12 of the fastest. We started out with 23 drivers. 23 drivers started this here tonight. We got it down to 12 out of qualifying. Some guys didn't make it, some guys made it. It's all about who practices and who can lay down that lap. And that's what you saw here tonight when you look at these top 12 guys. How about this? We don't say it a lot. Lovejoy, mostly a dirt guy, came out here helping Monroe's team get a driver in the show. He's going to be back there in that number 11 spot, but you got to keep an eye out for him. Wells, he's going to wrap up a championship in the next race you're going to watch, so be sure to check that out. We'll see what he can do over there at Stafford. But he's starting in that number 8 spot here. Big Mac making the show. You know he loves his tour mods. But can Josh Divers go 2 for 2? We're going to find out. He's starting on the second row here. We're about to go green. Wyatt Walker on the front row with Ryan Allen. You don't say that very often when it comes to asphalt. Wyatt Walker, front row. Pretty cool to see, though. We'll see what the 85 can do up here on the front row with Allen. These are open wheel. This is Kern County. Oh, boy. Here we go. 40 laps of hell. I'm ready. Allen, good start there. Divers right there with him. Wyatt's going to go to the inside early here. Big shot up the track. That is McPeak. These tour mods don't like contact very much. They just like to be riding around and raced at the bottom of the track. Too much contact, these things get airborne. They get crazy. Mark now. McPeak, Wells, and Gordon going to round out your top 10. There's Monroe. Back up to the front. Woo, woo, woo. Ryan Allen, Divers, and Walker, your top 3. Philbrick, watch out for him. He could be somebody to watch tonight. That 06 knows what he's doing. Medford, he's been on the trail too, finishing second in the last race. Them late model stocks have been great for these guys. Coming over running the tour mods now. Watching Mark, McPeak, and Wells. Gordon just riding around here tonight saying, hey, let's get some things rolling. Monroe back there, Lovejoy. Going to round out your top 12, but you talk about the handlebars and the tricycle bike, I tell you. Allen, Divers, Walker, your top 3. Bill Brick, he's up there in that number 4 spot, but Medford, he can get after it here. Let's jump into cockpit. Oh man, big hit in the wall there. Let's jump into cockpit with Medford here, as he's riding behind the Clean Cut Painting Company. You guys are looking to get something painted, get with Philbrick. He'll get you clean cut, I promise. Philbrick right now in that number 4 spot as we're riding with Medford in the 5. Behind him, he's got Big Mac. Let's see what Big Mac's doing back there. And just riding along, casually just cruising. Mark going to be back there a little bit. There's McPeak. He's trying to find some wheel. It's hard to get used to those things, man. Them things get a little snappy back here. Gordon just cruising around. Monroe going to be in that number 11 spot. Lovejoy doing his thing. Witherspoon's sitting out on this one, man. Unfortunately, the 13 car didn't get in here. The 13th spot in qualifying. Ryan Allen, though, looking good. Put the gaps up. You got it, as we are just about a quarter of the way through the first stint of the Tour Mod Series. Right after this, we're going to finish out the White Oak Lodge asphalt sprint cars. Those will be coming up next. Zach Wells just about wrapped up the championship. He'll go out there tonight to make it official, and that will be done. Sprint cars are over. The street stocks will be coming in next Wednesday, guys. Remember, next Wednesday, we are not racing. I made a post on the Facebook. I'm telling you now, next Wednesday, take the night off. Enjoy it with your wife, your girlfriend. It's Valentine's Day. I'm sure they would like you to be there or not here, so just do that. Trust me, you'll thank me later. We got a lot of racing ahead of us. So next Wednesday, we're off. Allen, Divers, and Walker, your top 3. Philbrick into 4, Medford into 5. The 6 now, Big Mac. McPeak back there, he's rolling. Zach, Monroe, Lovejoy. And you see Gordon in cruise control back there. He says, hey, I'm just cruising around right now. But I tell you who ain't cruising, Ryan Allen, 13 of 40 already in the books. I'm sure Allen's like, hey, you know, Divers, maybe you could slide me in for a win. You know? Let me get some of the glory. And Ryan Allen, he ain't no slouch, man. This guy's pretty darn good in these cars, man. Chaos picked a real winner with Ryan Allen. He knows what he's doing, man. These short track specialists, I tell you, they got it going on over there. Divers into 2 there. Wyatt Walker, he's picked up this asphalt stuff just like he does on the dirt. Did not take much time at all for the weapon to come over on asphalt. And we seen him. He's been racing in the league now for almost 3 years. Mostly dirt. And he just came over and messed with the 87s as we talk about him here. He's probably listening, and he just smacked the wall. But that's all right. But, yeah, coming over to the asphalt, making a move. Started out with the 87s, kind of worked his way through the trucks, and seeing him on Wednesday. Now we see Wyatt Monday through Wednesday. I love it. So, Good stuff from Wyatt Walkers. Yeah, he's got Philbrick right behind him. Philbrick's been around now for going on a few months. He started out with Monroe Motorsports, then jumped over to Backdraft Motorsports, was over there for about a month, and now he's on a new team, Lions Den Motorsports. New team to the league, new owner to the league, Francis Lyon, the owner of Lions Den. So pretty cool to have that combination of driver, owner, and seat time all working together there for Philbrick. So it's going to be an interesting to see what that team can do. But he's got the 06 rolling here right now. Gordon just slow rolling back here, just maybe trying to save some fuel. Not sure what he's thinking, but we'll have to keep an eye on him. But Medford rolling himself back here. He had a great night just last race ago. Finished in second behind Divers. He's definitely somebody to keep an eye on too out here. One of the premier drivers, absolutely, for Chaos Motorsports. They get it done out there. There's Big Mac. He's been around the league for a while. Started out racing, getting these guys done. He loves the short track racing program. Always a pleasure to have Big Mac out here racing with us. Mark, just met him. Not too much about the guy, but I know he's running for Chaos, so he'll pick up things very quickly. There's Anthony Monroe, McPeak out here tonight for Hazen Boots. If you're into wrestling, get with McPeak, man. He's a big wrestling guy. He'll get you the right way, man. And tons of activity over there with the wrestling stuff McPeak has going on. Witherspoon back there. There's Anthony Monroe, the Asphalt Cowboy, running out here tonight. 19 laps to go. Lovejoy, a part of the team there from Monroe Motorsports, running that team over there with them. Jesse Gordon, you already know about this guy. Come on now.
82 pitting in.
82 pitting in. They're starting to call down the pits now, guys. The 82 is going to be coming down pit road. And if that tells you anything, that's Anthony Monroe calling out. He's coming down the pits here. Well, he said he was, but I don't think he remembered. He thought about where the pits were, and he's like, oh, boy, maybe I'm pitting, maybe I'm not. 17 to go here. He's got his teammate coming in there with him, Anthony Monroe and Lovejoy. Oh, boy, they were coming in hot there. Hopefully that wasn't speeding. But right now, Ryan Allen, he's speeding on the track, whooping everybody's butt right now. Walker in that number 3 spot. Philbrick now. Here comes the pits. They're opening up, and guys are coming down here. Hot pit. We're going to see it with 15 laps to go here. Jesse Gordon trying to do everything he can, maybe to save some fuel. But Ryan Allen, Divers, Walker. Walker gets loose with it there. He said it's time to bring it in the pits. No reason to shout it to the rooftop, but here he comes. The 85 going to roll that Walker Ridge Plantation. That thing looks good. That green and white. There's something about it. A lot of these guys have pretty awesome paint schemes, man. It's pretty cool how they do it. Ryan Allen and Divers and Philbrick, your top 3. I think we said that a lot in the last race, but Medford was up there into the top 3. Big Mac and McPeak also. McPeak not having the night he wants to have, but Gordon now up 3 spots. Just kind of cruising around. He's going to try to stretch it on fuel, I think. I don't know if he'll be able to do it, though. Allen's still going to be out there right now. Ryan Allen in that number 7. Josh Divers in the 2. Philbrick in the 3. Who's going to come into pit? Who's going to stay out? One lap down. Yes, a lot of guys are a lap down, but I think they're just trying to save fuel. Jesse Gordon right now. He's 1 lap down. Here comes Big Mac out of the pits. Watch this blend line here. Very crucial to get on that blend line. There it is. Watch it. Whoop, there you go. Got to come out of the pit safely, though. Ryan Allen going to bring the 7 down in the pits. Good looking stuff there. He's got that thing wound down. Here comes Divers, Philbrick, and McPeak. And just like this, Jesse Gordon going to go to the top of the board here. Going to come around to everybody that's in the pits here. I believe Mefford stayed out also, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But McPeak is your new race leader, folks. That's 61. We talked about it just a bit ago. McPeak in the 61 for Hayes and Boots. Allen in the 2. Divers in the 3. Gordon in the 4. 8 laps to go. McPeak right now just trying to do everything he can to keep this lead. But he's got Allen coming in Divers. Divers now right up to the back bumper here. Gordon in that number 4 spot. He's up 7 spots. Your hard charger. I mean, he ain't messing around here tonight, folks. But I do think he's going to have to pit. But unless he really clutched that thing out, which you could definitely do it. I don't know if he can, though. McPeak still your leader, and it looks like that's going to be that for Gordon. Maybe going to pull it in this lap. Nope, staying out still. McPeak now still the leader. Allen in the 2. Divers in the 3. Gordon in the 4. Medford in the 5. And the 6 going to Wyatt Walker. Right after this, we're going to flip right over to the White Oak Lodge Sprint Car Series. So be ready to go for that. That's coming up. Final race of that series. It's been an awesome series, man. Big thanks again to White Oak. Everybody out there, man, who makes all these races happen, man. I really do appreciate you guys. And we got the street stocks coming up. We don't have any racing next Wednesday. But the following Wednesday, we'll be back to late model stocks, tour mods, and the street stocks. Asphalt street stock shootout series coming. Top 8 out of qualifying going to make the show in those. So it's going to be tight racing on Wednesday night. It's not an easy field to get into on Wednesday night, man. You really got to practice, mostly for Wednesday night. It is the hardest time to get in. McPeak, still your leader, out front in that 61. 2 to go. Will Patrick McPeak get his first win in this league? Ryan Allen coming up to him here. White flag coming out this time by Patrick McPeak. One more time around for Hazen Boots. We told you he was a-coming. He was getting stronger. He was getting faster. He was learning things that other people just can't fucking learn. And just like that, Patrick McPeak coming around to the checkered flag. He's going to win it here tonight at Kern County. Ryan Allen going to be in that number 2 spot. Josh Divers going to be in the 3. Jesse Gordon brings it around the number 4 spot here tonight. Great stuff from all the drivers. Well, let's see what they got. Let's see what these drivers can do here. Great job again from everybody out here tonight racing. Your top 3. It's going to be Josh Divers, Ryan Allen, and there is McPeak, your race winner. Fantastic work here tonight from him, man. A heck of a job. His first win in the league, too, man. It ain't easy to win this league, I'll tell you that, especially with the talent we got out here. He's going to bring that thing around there. All right, that's plenty enough there, McPeak. Good job. Just go ahead and park it there. Yeah, there you go. Back it up to start-finish line. There you go. Good job, McPeak. Congrats tonight. All right, we're going to start up on the 3rd place driver where he's out there where he knows to park at 57. Josh Divers, you got a copy.
Yeah, man.
Hey, heck of a job out here tonight, man. P3 for yourself here and another podium for Chaos. Exactly what you guys round them up for here, man. Break down your run tonight.
Yeah, man, not bad. I was just going to chill behind Ryan. I know he had the points lead. I wasn't going to really push to do anything. There at the end, I don't know what's going on. I was just really struggling with the car being really loose. But ended up, I was just coming out of the pits, chill behind him. Kind of just chill. I don't know how Patrick made it on fuel. I mean, I ran out of fuel when I pitted. I only had one more lap left. So, I mean, I don't quite understand that, but congrats to him. But, yeah, man, I mean, we'll take a 3rd place for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations again on the P3 here tonight, Josh Divers. Awesome work. Let's hear them great sponsors one more time tonight.
Yeah, man, I'd like to thank Master and Kane, Edco Weldon, Met Performance, AC5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Bowen, Van Dorn, Norton Transport, Sim Coaches, Cutscene, and Keep Digging. And everybody that comes out, Chaos Motorsports, and you, man.
Appreciate it. There you have it, Josh Divers, P3 here tonight. Great work. Went over now to our 2nd place driver, also a part of that Chaos Motorsports team. Your points leader, they're saying. Ryan Allen in that number 7. You got a copy.
Yeah, man, I got you.
Hey, heck of a job here. Great battle also from end to end here. Back 1 spot from where you qualified, but that's all right. Hey, you clean car tonight. Look good here. P2 still rolling out with them points lead, they're saying. Break down your run here tonight for us.
Yeah, man. Qualifying went great. Able to put down a fast lap and start up front. Able to run most of the race without having any trouble with anybody. I know I had divers behind me, but yeah, fuel strategy got me there at the end. Sucks being the fastest car on the track and not pulling it off, but I'll take a P2 and congrats to Patrick.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's just a strategy game of racing, and you got it there. But great job again on the P2 here tonight, Alan. And who's them great sponsors you want to thank one more time tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for putting this on each and every week. The whole team over at Chaos Motorsports, Masson and Kane Warehousing, Edco Welding, MEP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Mowing, Van Dorn Racing Development, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Sim Coaches, Cutscene, and Keep Digging.
Absolutely. There you have it, Ryan Allen, your P2 driver here tonight. All right, whatever, now to your race winner out here tonight. Looks like a number 17 to me, but hey, we're going to call it Patrick McPeak, up 3 spots for Hazen Boots in his first win ever in the league. Patrick McPeak, you got a copy.
Yeah, bro, I got a copy.
Dude, heck of a job out here tonight, man. It's all about strategy when it comes to short track racing, and that's exactly what you did here tonight, man. You don't have to be the fastest to win these races, but you got to be able to have strategy, and you were able to pull it off here, not only winning it by taking the lead and a 3-second gap just about over P2 here tonight, man. Break down your run for us.
Well, first off, I got to thank my team, HBM, for this. Like, oh, my God. My crew chief, Bryson Witherspoon, he got me to where I'm at right now. He told me that if I just run around and just ride around, I could just come around here and probably take the win here. And it happened. I got nothing to say but thank you to him. He's my best friend. And fuck yes, man, we finally did it. But other than that, the way we ran, I was just coming in here just to run for shits and giggles. And then, like I said, fell right in my lap once again. And like I said, Monday, there is a new sheriff in town.
Absolutely, and his name is McPeak. Great job, McPeak, here tonight, man. A fantastic run for you and your team over there, and that's a great way to finish out the week here, man. A strong performance from you and the guys. And one more thing, McPeak, I know you do some social media and the wrestling thing. Where can these guys find your stream and where you're doing your wrestling thing, man? Now's your time. Shout them out.
If Bryson's in here right now, he can probably call it out. I forgot my name on my own stream.
All right, well, there you go. Patrick McPeak going to call it out in the Twitch chat for you. Who's them great sponsors you want to thank tonight, McPeak?
I want to thank BCW Championship Wrestling. I also want to thank the Pink Mermaid. I also got to thank Chase and Charlie's Restaurant. This right here is the way to go, and HBM Motorsports is here to do it.
Absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations again. There you have it. McPeak getting his first win ever in the league at Kern County. Allen into 2. Joshua Divers going to round out the top 3. Heck of a race, y'all. Sprint cars coming up next. All right, guys, here we go. We just got done running the tour mods. Now it's time for the White Oak Lodge Sprint Car Series. It's championship night, and it's all about a wrap up here. Your guy out front, Jesse Gordon out of California in that number 1 spot. Ryan Allen into 2. Medford going to be in the 3 spot here tonight. Divers in the 4. Zach Wells, your series champion, getting it done. Going to come out here tonight and race out of the number 5 spot for Hazen Boots. Their first championship in the league comes tonight. Zachary Wells going to take care of business here. Hopefully he'll be in the top 3. Maybe we'll get to talk to him. But again, congrats to Zach Wells. An awesome season behind the wheel in these sprint cars. Jonesy in that number 6 spot outside of him. That's his teammate, Anthony Monroe, the Asphalt Cowboy, in the 7. And Wyatt Walker, the weapon himself, able to slide in to the number 8 spot here tonight. A big, great job, man. Fantastic work again from everybody who made it out here. 17 guys tried. The fastest 8 made it to the show. Series conditions, 81 degrees, clear sky, 5-mile-an-hour winds. Big thanks to Walker Ridge, White Oak Lodge, everybody over there, everyone who makes this possible. Thank you guys very, very much, man. You guys are very, very, very awesome. All right, so that being said, let's talk about this field that we got here. So Jesse Gordon didn't have the race he wanted to have in that tour mod race that you just watched. Ryan Allen, hey, he had a great night overall. Top 3 and just about everything. Medford, same thing. He looks to get back up here and see what he can do. Divers took care of business in the first race that you just watched in this series. So great job again there. Wells, like I said, everything about wrapped up for him. All he's got to do is just finish his race. He's going to have a big, nice trophy coming in the mail there. Congrats again to Zach Wells and Hayes Boots grabbing their first championship in the league, man. That's huge. When a new team comes in and gets their first championship, it's going to look real nice. So great job. Jonesy, you know, he's always a threat. So we got to keep an eye on him, Anthony Monroe and Wyatt Walker. So 85 and 82 in the back here. Anything can happen as these guys are set and ready to go here tonight. All right, the drivers are ready. I'm ready. Let's let them loose here tonight. P1 to green? Absolutely. These guys are ready to fire off. Jesse Gordon going to be getting himself ready to go here tonight. Not sure what that was there. It was kind of like a big glob spot in the middle of the screen there. Not sure what was going on there, but hey, we're good. The gaps are up. Gordon, Allen, Divers, and Medford. Here we go. One more race tonight at Stafford. The White Oak Lodge Sprint Car Series coming to an end. This is it. Let's go. Wyatt right now just kind of cruising in back there, just saying, hey, I'm just trying to make this thing around here. Zach Wells, Divers, and Medford. Medford right there. Allen right behind him. There's Medford. Trying to move himself up through the field here. Divers and Anthony Monroe. Monroe now in that 82 machine. He's diving himself up closer. Wells and Jones back here for 6 and 7. Battling themselves up. Joshua, Divers, and Medford. Jesse, Gordon, and Allen, your top two. 19 laps to go. It's very easy to round them off here, man. Stafford is a fun, short, flat track. Known for its tour modifieds, its modified lights, everything over here at Stafford, man, they run is pretty sweet. I watched the SRX here run, man. They were pretty bad to the bone. 82 Anthony Monroe bounces off the wall there. He's going to have some damage done to that right side. And these cars aren't very loud, so if you're not hearing them, it's not the audio. It's just the cars. I try to crank it up a little bit for you, but there ain't a whole lot of saving these things. So Jesse Gordon out front. Allen in the 2. Medford now in the 3. Divers in the 4. And there's Anthony Monroe right behind him. Anthony Monroe in that 57. Digging his way up there right now. Anthony hard into the wall there. 16, make it 15 next time by. Zach Wells, Chris Jones, and Wyatt Walker now. Anthony Monroe now up to the back bumper of that 57. Stafford, fantastic work, man, I tell you. Gordon, done everything right tonight. Allen, same way. Medford looking to get another top 3 here. Divers got these things figured out pretty well, man. I've seen them. If you haven't watched that video of Divers versus Stephen Hott, 1v1, it was pretty awesome to watch. So you have to check that out over on the YouTube channel. A couple weeks back, it was fun. A little Thursday night 1v1 action there, Divers and Hott. But how about this? Anthony Monroe in that number 5 spot right now. Zachary Wells going to be in the 6. But watch out. Here come the boys. 13 to go. We got a baker's dozen. Jesse Gordon, still your leader. About a second gap between him and second. Anthony Monroe now going to try to look to the high side here. Try to keep himself in prone position. Anthony now hard into the wall. Anthony Monroe still rocking behind Divers. Your leader, Jesse Gordon, that Batman black and yellow. Allen in the 2. Medford in that 3 spot. And Divers in the 4, but the pressure being put on. Anthony Monroe up 2 spots. Zach Wells, Chris Jones, and Wyatt Walker, your top 8. Wyatt Walker off the track in the back, and he's all right. He looks like he's going to be able to rebound nicely. He just got on a little too hard there. Got up into the wall and, woo, went for a ride there. Wyatt Walker in the pits area. His night's done, but hey, he'll take it, man. Make the show. It ain't easy to do in these things here. So Jesse Gordon, Ryan Allen, Medford, Divers, and Anthony, your top 5. 10 laps to go here. Yeah, these things are not easy to drive. If anybody thinks that you can just pop in these and do it, you're out of your mind. They're like, well, Anthony Monroe makes the race. Anthony Monroe, just listen to what I said and just cracked it into the wall. My God. And just like that, his night's done. Anthony Monroe going to go to the bottom side there, and his night is done at 82. He's got to turn it down. I don't know if that's a curse when I'm announcing. And just when I start talking about they ain't easy to drive, Anthony Monroe goes and beats it into the wall. Holy shit. It don't get much realer. Allen into 2, Medford into 3, Divers into 4, Zach into 5. Jonesy in that 6 spot. Monroe and Wyatt out of this one. Monroe getting ready to roll up on Wyatt here. Like, hey, man. Guys got any extra parts over there? All right, Jesse, let's see what you can do here. Finish it off strong. Allen, Medford, your top 3. Divers back there still in the 4. Wells and Jonesy. If you haven't jumped inside the cockpit of one of these things, man, they are pretty freaking nuts. Let's jump inside the cockpit with Chris Jones. Oh, yeah, very ginger. Very ginger. Watching it now, Gordon with 5 to go. He's up here holding this thing down. Ryan Allen into 2, Medford into 3. But how about that, though? Great night for Chaos overall. Great night for Hazen and Boots. Monroe was able to pick up a point. Backdraft out there. Great night for Lions Den also, even though they don't get anything yet. They're a new team. They take a week once they get everybody established. And, yeah, fantastic. Three laps to go. Jesse Gordon, Ryan Allen, and Medford, your top 3. Big thanks again, though, to White Oak Lodge, Swamp Fox, Sugar Bean, Walker Ridge Plantation, all the guys. Everybody makes it possible for these series, man. Big thanks again. It's been an awesome one with these sprint cars. I look forward to this asphalt street stocks coming in here and taking top 8 out of that. It's only going to get crazier and crazier. So Jesse Gordon's going to take this white flag one more time around Stafford here tonight. It's been a pleasure to call this series, and I look forward to the sprint cars being out of here and the street stocks coming in. Jesse Gordon looks like he's going to finish it up strong here for Hazen Boots. Another win tonight. Going to that camp over there. Allen going to be in that number 2 spot. And Medford going to bring it home in the 3. Yes, sir, he will. Medford, another podium here tonight for him. Divers in the 4. Wells in the 5. Your series champion right there. Can't say enough great things about him. Zach Wells out of California, bringing home the championship for Hazen Boots. Great work, my man. Chris Jones going to be out there in that number 6 spot. Anthony in the 7 and Wyatt Walker going to round out your top 8 here tonight. And there's your 3rd place driver, Medford Brandon, getting it done here tonight. Number 2 going to go to Ryan Allen. Ryan Allen going to bring it home in the number 2 spot. And Jesse Gordon going to bring it home in the number 1 spot here. All right. Let's get these guys mic'd up and ready to go. We'll get them fired up here, and we'll get everybody queued up and ready to go. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the 3rd place driver. Started 3rd, finished 3rd. Brandon Medford for Chaos. You got a copy?
I got you.
Hey, heck of a job. That was fun to watch. These things ain't easy to get around the track, man. This is a flat track. These guys got a lot of horsepower, but after they get gripped up a little bit, you can really get after it. P3 tonight. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, just much like the rest of the night, we want to keep it clean, get those points for 0 exits, and these things you got to be careful not to push the issue, or you'll hit the wall or spin it out real quickly. So we did what we needed to do to get those 12 points tonight. So pretty proud of everybody.
Absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations again to you and the whole team over there, Medford. Great work again. And who's some great sponsors one more time tonight?
I hope Billy's happy. He's been getting out there all night, a whole lot. So Madison Cane Warehousing, Edco Welding and Hydraulics, MEP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kitty Mowing, Van Dorn Racing Development, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Sim Coaches, Cutscene, Keep Digging. Again, thanks for putting the league on. Thanks to Billy for all the work that he does with us. Thanks to the Chaos team, and thanks to everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you, Brandon Medford, for being here. Great job again. Congratulations on the P3 tonight. All right, whatever now to our 2nd place driver. Also going to give you a full breakdown here for Chaos tonight in that P2 spot. Ryan Allen, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a job, man. Ain't nothing wrong with all these podiums. You guys are racking up, keeping it clean and up front and chasing points, but it's over tonight. No more sprint cars. We're going to have the street stocks coming in 2 weeks. We don't race next Wednesday, so that's cool. And then the street stocks are going to come in and fill the spot, take the top 8 out of that. Should be a nice change of pace for the guys, but fantastic work from you and the whole team tonight. P2, break down your run, Alan.
Thanks, man. Yeah, came in here not a lot of confidence. These cars are quite the handful. Didn't get a whole lot of practice with them. Haven't been able to make this event the last few weeks. Keep messing up qualifying. It's a little bit too much power that can definitely ruin your lap or race. So able to get a little gap on Mefford there in third. I knew I didn't have nothing for Jesse for first, so I just rode around and kept the 0X to bring home points for Chaos.
Absolutely. That's exactly what you got to do. Is name of the game, man. Race hard when you can, get the points when you can, and have a good time. So great job, Alan, tonight, P2, and let's hear them great sponsors one more time tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for putting us on each and every week and all the drivers coming out to race. I'd like to thank the whole team over at Chaos Motorsports, Masson and Kane Warehousing, Edco Welding and Hydraulic, MVP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Mowing, Van Dorn Racing Development, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Sim Coaches, Cutscene, and Keep Digging.
Absolutely. Great job. Ryan Allen, P2 here tonight for Chaos. What over now to our race winner, where he started the race, right here in first for Hazen Boots, and that number 10 machine, Jesse Gordon, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, what a difference it makes between one race and this. You come over here, smoking it right off the rip, going number 1, never look back. 20 laps later, you're back in victory lane. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, these cars take definitely some driver finesse, throttle finesse. Really a lot of driver input into these things to get them to work right and be fast. So definitely like these. I had a little bit of hiccup last week, but gathered it back up and was able to make enough points tonight, actually. So Hazen Boots finished 1, 2, 3 in the championship. So yeah, all in all, really fantastic night. And yeah, the old sheriff is back in town.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are going to find out who the deputy is over there because McPeak said he's the sheriff, so you can't have 2 sheriffs in one county, so you have to figure that out. But hey, either way, Jesse Gordon, fantastic win here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank one more time?
Thank you for putting this on. All the races for coming out, of course. Got the top 3, and my sponsors: Capital Time LLC, Pink Cheeks Painters Lawn, Amvo, Creative Tire, Davis Country, Widow Tent, Empire Motorsport, and HBM Motorsports.
Absolutely great job. There you have it. Jesse Gordon wins it here tonight in the series finale at Stafford and the sprint cars. Allen going to be in the 2, Medford going to be in the 3, and your series champion for Hazen Boots is going to go to Zachary Wells. Congratulations, Zach. Huge job. Great, fantastic work on that championship, man. Fantastic. Until next time.